Let's talk about all the new fragrances that just came out and whether they're worth the hype. Starting with the new Glossier You Rêve. This is a fragrance that opens up with buttercream, but it has almond, iris, plum, and sandalwood in here. And you really smell that in the opening burst. It almost smells stuffy. But the thing is that it dries down very quickly. Like within 20 to 30 minutes, it dries down to almost a skin scent. And that is the whole idea behind these new fragrances and behind Glossier You, is just to kind of be like a second skin sort of like enhancer type of scent. So I do like this one. Is it worth owning? Probably not. It really doesn't do anything special. I would prefer the original Glossier You over this, so I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's just okay. I don't think this one is worth it. Glossier You Doux. This is the woody counterpart of, I guess, the new release. This is like a tomboy type of scent. It's very unisex. It's very woody. A lot of people compare this to Santal 33, and I see the comparison, but the note that's in here is actually Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a sweet kind of dry woody smell. You know, when you burn it in your house and you cleanse the air and the aura of your home. Yeah, I do that. And it smells very comforting and soothing. This definitely encapsulates that Palo Santo scent. So I do prefer this one much more over the original Doux, even though I actually hate Santal 33. To me, it smells like dill and pickly a little bit. This one is very smooth, sweet, dry wood. It is also a skin scent, but this one performs better than the Glossier Rêve. I give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I would wear this. I have worn it. My husband doesn't like it. Oh well. Ariana Grande Pink Woods from the Love Notes collection. I have not tried the other ones. For some reason, Sephora in Canada only has this one. This is an excellent alternative to Byredo Bal d'Afrique if you want something more affordable and also something longer lasting. This is tea centric. It has cashmere in here. It has notes of cotton candy, and it does dry down just a little bit smokier on my skin than Bal d'Afrique, but I think it's an excellent alternative and just an outstanding fragrance all on its own. I give this a 10 out of 10. Libre Flowers and Flames. This is with added coconut notes, lily, and palm leaf. It's okay. We didn't need this. It's very close to the original Libre and the other Libre iterations. I feel like people that like a little bit more of that vacation vibe, this is the vacation vibe Libre. So I see where they were going with the marketing. I feel it's unnecessary. I'm generally a big fan of the YSL Libre collection, and if you wanted to check out my full review of that line, it's over here. But this one, 7 out of 10. I don't think it's worth it. Alien Hypersense. This came out earlier this year. Just a whole bunch of jasmine, a little bit of pear in the openings. It's a bit fruitier than the standard Alien. It's a watery type of jasmine. They've definitely toned down the ambery woody effect of Alien and made it less mysterious and just made it more along the same lines of what's been popular lately. Like, you know, along the lines of Prada Paradox, Valentino Donna Born in Roma. It's like in that same chapter, you know? 7.5. Honestly, it's neither here nor there. If you like that type of scent, it might be worth it for you. For me, it's not worth it. Rare Beauty Find Comfort. This is a body mist. You're supposed to shake it before you wear it, which is interesting. The sprayer is gorgeous. Can we just... I don't mind spraying this in the room because it's not very strong. This has a lemony, zesty opening, and to me, it almost smells like essential oils. This, to me, is Bal d'Afrique if it had a cup of tea and it walked through a sage store at the mall. You know, those aromatherapy stores? Yeah, I made my paper really limp. This is very weak. This is very, very close to the skin. It's a nice moisturizing formula, but it dries down a little bit sticky, and I don't like that. It does not project. Nobody will smell you at all. You will smell yourself maybe. Nobody else will smell you. It's like the notes that they list are different than Bal d'Afrique, but there is a slight, very small similarity. You will probably enjoy this if you like Bal d'Afrique, but it's not a dupe. It's definitely more zingy and a lot more like aromatherapy vibes. It smells like essential oil. The scent, I give the scent an 8 out of 10, but because of the poor performance and the relatively high price point, I don't think it's worth it. Let's talk about Maison Margiela Afternoon Delight, which I don't have a full bottle of, only a sample. This is a creamy, like whipped cream, vanilla type of scent. It's intended to smell like Madeleine cookies. And it definitely has that very creamy, like whipped cream It's more like whipped cream than vanilla on your skin. It's a nice scent. It's fine. I feel like with the whole appeal of those like simple vanillas these days and very dessert-like vanillas, it's okay, but to me, it's a 7 out of 10. I do think this one here is a much better type of vanillic dessert smell, and this is Liis Chou Chou. This also just came out. There's been a lot of hype around this one, and this one is supposed to smell like a choux à la crème pastry. This is a lot more flavorful than Afternoon Delight. This is very creamy, vanillic, definitely smells like a pastry. Like if you're after that pastry scent, this is it. This has caramel in here and cacao, so it adds a bunch more body to the scent, and it's just such a delight. It's really not overwhelming. It's not just cream, where like fragrances like Philosophy Fresh Cream, they're just like full-on fresh cream. This is very nuanced and complex, and I think this is fantastic, and I would give this a 9 out of 10. Liis also released a different fragrance this year called Of True Minds. This is inspired by a Shakespearean sonnet, and this is a very deep, rich, labdanum, like leather heavy scent, patchouli. This is very masculine. So as a woman, I don't see myself wearing this at all. For a man, I think it would be very suitable, and it's a nice, complex, rich scent. My husband really likes this, but I would not wear this. For myself, I rank it a 3, but for a man, I rank it an 8.5. Angel Phantasm. This is Angel with coconut, like coconut rich, like the filling of a bounty. Sweet, yummy. It's just Angel with coconut, and I think it's absolutely delightful. If you like the Angel scent profile, you will like this, unless you hate coconut. I give this an 8.5 out of 10. Barénia from Hermès. When I got this, my husband smelled it and he was like, I want you to wear that. This is very unlike the typical scent profile that you see in new fragrance releases. This is so different. This is just not mainstream at all. This has what is called Miracle Berry. That's a brand new note to me. And it has Butterfly Lily, which I smell a lily-like scent, patchouli, and oak wood. And so it's basically a little bit of a sweet, kind of tart, woody scent. I think it's so elegant. Even a bit of powderiness comes through when I wear this. This is a very unusual scent in the designer realm. I love this. I think it's outstanding. It's not like anything I've ever smelled before. I guess if you like Chloe Nomad, that's the closest thing that I can think of, except add more woody, rich, kind of elegant notes to that. This would be like, it's Ant. It's very elegant Ant. So for me, it's a 10 out of 10. New notes, Akigala Mandarino. I was not sure what to expect of this scent, but this is this puts me in the Christmas spirit. It's got that zesty mandarin orange scent and woody facets, ambery warmth, and I really like the juxtaposition of those kind of spicy citrus notes and the warm woody notes. I think this is so beautiful. It's super unisex and it's delightful, and I give this a 9.5 out of 10. And finally, Mind Games Prodigy. This was sent to me as well as the New Notes fragrance. It came from So Avant-Garde. This is Rose Absolu and Patchouli, but it also has sandalwood in here, and what comes through very coconutty. Everything from Mind Games is extremely strong. They do tend to have this very intense dry down that can come through a bit sharp. This fragrance is on the verge of that. It's not quite sharp, but it's borderline there that I'm kind of scared to wear it. It smells really nice on paper. It smells very complex, very rich and intense. This is a head-turning, like, statement-setting piece. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because there's potential, but also a lot of fear on my end. That is it for my new fragrances that I've just explored. Let me know what other new fragrances you want me to review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.